You ever been blocked in your own driveway by the same jerk every single day? Imagine being late to work, again, because your neighbor's monster truck is wedged across your exit. Well, I was done playing nice, and he had no idea what was coming. If you've ever wanted to get even with someone who just wouldn't take the hint, this one's for you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and prepare for one of the pettiest, yet most satisfying acts of revenge you'll hear all week. Let me introduce you to Dave, my neighbor with a truck bigger than his sense of decency. Dave owns this massive pickup truck, and I swear he loves it more than his own family. It's spotless, lifted, chrome all over. It looks like something out of a car commercial. The problem? He loves parking it right up to, and slightly over, my driveway. Every single day. It doesn't fully block it, of course. That would be too obvious. No, Dave parks it just close enough that I have to do a 15-point turn just to back out of my own driveway. And this isn't a one-time thing. I asked him nicely many times to adjust how he parks, always with that fake neighborly grin. He'd say, yeah, there's just not enough space on my side, bro. I'll move it later. Spoiler, he never does. The final straw came last week. I was running late for work, already stressed, and his truck was there, again, angled just wrong. I had to twist and shimmy my way out of the driveway like I was maneuvering a cruise ship. I was 18 minutes late. My boss gave me a warning. One more, and I'd be written up. At that moment, sitting in traffic with my pulse pounding and a pit in my stomach, I knew, no more Mr. Nice Neighbor. The moment I decided to fight back, I wasn't thinking about revenge. I was thinking about relief, about not dreading every morning, about not staring out my window and wondering if I'd be trapped again. But then a delicious idea hit me. You see, Dave has a routine. Every Saturday, like clockwork, he washes his beloved truck. It's almost ceremonial. He drags out a bucket, his microfiber cloths, expensive soaps, tire shine, you name it. And guess what else I have? A sprinkler system. Now, this sprinkler system wasn't anything fancy, just a basic setup I installed to keep the lawn alive. But the heads? Positioned perfectly so that when Dave parks in that annoying spot, they spray right onto the driver's side of his truck. So I bought a $50 digital timer, programmed it for Saturday morning at 10:30 a.m., right when Dave usually starts washing his baby. Then I waited. Sure enough, Saturday rolls around. There he is, whistling to himself, soaping up the truck, admiring his reflection in the door. Click. The timer kicks in. Whoosh. Sprinklers erupt like fountains, directly onto his freshly soaped pride and joy. At first, he looks confused, then panicked. He tries to rinse, but the water just keeps hitting it. The soap starts drying and streaking. He's running around the truck like a headless chicken, towel in one hand, hose in the other, looking like he's in a slapstick comedy. And, oh, did I mention? He was getting soaked too. I watched from my kitchen window, sipping coffee, like I was watching nature documentaries. You love this truck so much? Let's see how you like it when it gets treated like everyone else's car. You ignored every word I said, but water? Oh, that you understand. From across the yard, I heard him yell, "What the hell? Your sprinklers are spraying my truck." To which I calmly responded, loud enough for him to hear through the open window. Yeah, funny how that happens when people park too close to my property. He muttered something under his breath, but then he did something beautiful. He moved the truck, perfectly, right up against the side of the driveway, not an inch over the line. And guess what? He's parked it there ever since. The image of Dave, soaked and sputtering while trying to save his truck from a garden sprinkler, lives rent-free in my head. It wasn't loud. It wasn't aggressive. It was surgical. And best of all, he got the message. Loud and clear. He finally understood what I've been saying all along. Not through words, but through a few well-placed jets of water. Sometimes people don't listen until you speak their language. For Dave, that language was water pressure. And the best part? I never raise my voice. I just raise the sprinkler heads. If this story made you smirk, smash that like button and let me know in the comments. What's the pettiest but most satisfying revenge you've ever pulled off? And don't forget to subscribe because karma might be slow, but it's always creative.